Okay, I'm going to Lowe's. Got to get some bolts. Can't see it from here, but right over there I have a vice grip to hold piping. What the heck is that noise? Holy Hannah, the wind is picking up. Glad I came out here. Forgot to put my Jesus, look at that. That's all the trash gets in my backyard. I forgot to put this away. Man, I'll be glad when all the construction around here is done and everybody's got landscaping done. There was another development on the, because I'm out on the east side, there was a development on the west side that was a lot more developed than this area. Get my pants wet. I should have bought a house over there. Look at all this trash. Sometime next week they're supposed to start working on my fence. All of that fence line, all of this fence line is going to go 6 feet high, and it's going to go 6 feet high here, all the way out to about the other side of this window right there. And then this fence is going to stay that height, but I'm going to bring it across right to the driveway. Same thing over, that's going to come around and stop right there. Hopefully that'll help keep trash out of the yard. I hope. Okay, let's get going. Oh, and I finally took this adapter off this side so I could see my controls and put it on this side. I'm thinking this is where it should have gone all along. They put it on the wrong side, because with it on this side I can clearly see my controls on this side, and of course I can see the controls on that side. But after Lowe's, I'm going to go to John and Gloria's. Gloria contacted me and asked me if I wanted to go over to have steak. Wow, steak, that's pretty cool. Okay, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Every time I leave the house I feel like I'm forgetting something. Got my wallet, got my CCW, got my phone, it's right there. Bike should look a little bit cleaner. I washed it today. Maybe there's a Lowe's over by where John lives. I need to go there first. Wearing the masks. Windy today. I'm just gonna head down the highway, get off on Yarborough Street, head up towards John's, and see if I run into a Lowe's on the way. Now, on this street, Rojas, if I keep going straight past, I always forget the name of that street, Lakeside. I've only been living here now since January, and it's May. You should know the name of that street down there, but if I just continue across Lakeside, there's a Home Depot. But I've been to Home Depot and they did not have the bolts that I want. I want some hex nuts. They need to be about 2.5 to 3 inches long, but I want them to have threading all the way across the bolt, and Home Depot doesn't have it. But on the internet, it showed that Lowe's does sell them, so I'm gonna check out Lowe's. Hoot hoot, motorcycle. I wonder how much longer I am going to be able to ride the motorcycles. My trip up to Cloudcroft was a nice one. I'm thinking I should go up there at least once every 2 weeks and go like on a Monday through Thursday when everybody's at work, and familiarize myself with the area. I like this on this side. It's where it should have been to begin with, the phone adapter. And I really cranked it down on the back, so now it's pretty solid. It's not going to move. The 11th of this month, I'm going to buy another GoPro so I can mount it on the handlebars and face it towards my direction, and then I think I'll take another one and mount it somewhere down here on the engine guard so it's facing straight out, and that way if I want to use a video that's constant, because right now when I take videos and I speed them up, my head is turning from side to side to see where I'm going, so when I speed up the video it looks too jerky. I'm thinking if I put a GoPro down there on the right down here, when I speed up the video it won't have that jerky movement. So one down there, the one here on my helmet, and one here, and May the 11th I'll be able to afford to buy 2 new GoPros, because, and I had to go back and check, I did find my letter from the VA. I have been approved for some disability. That's why I'm getting these monthly checks, and this one I'm getting on the 11th is a substantial amount. I can't believe how much I'm getting, but it is for Agent Orange, my non-follicular lymphoma cancer that I had. Any veteran, I guess, who was in Vietnam, no matter what stage in life they get the cancer, they get disability for that. And then when I first read it, it had a 0 there, and I thought, oh man, they're not going to compensate me for anything. But the 0 was that I get the compensation and I don't have to go in, 0 examination. Now for the other claims that I made, including my back, when I injured my back in Vietnam, that one I did have to go in for a medical exam. And so they look over my records, and of course they're saying it's not related to how I got hurt in Vietnam, and I didn't get that disability, but that's fine. I'm getting some, and it is tax free money. The federal government cannot tax it. And I won my court case and I don't have to give spousal support anymore, but had I lost the court case and they found out I was getting that money, she can't touch it. Nobody can touch it. That's awesome. Okay, Lee Trevino, Lumberland. I'm not getting. I think there's a Lowe's over there, but I don't want to go over there. I'm gonna get off on the Yarborough exit. Maybe I can afford to buy a truck now. If I bought a truck, I'd buy a used one, not a new one. It would be a fairly new one, fairly used truck, you know, fairly new. It would be like a 2019, 2020. I don't want to buy a new truck and have to pay the ridiculous amount of money that they're wanting for them. And damn trucks can cost anywhere from 30 some odd thousand up to 60,000. It's like, heck, forget that. Okay, here's where I'm getting off. Yarborough, 1 mile. El Paso, growing up in El Paso, it was always called the Sun City because they've always had sun. The sun's always beating down on the city. Even on cloudy days, the clouds part just enough so that the sun beats down on the city. But now that I live here again, I'm thinking they should have named it the Windy City. Where's the darn exit? I'm getting hungry. Speaking of buying a new truck, if I buy a new truck, I won't be able to buy a new motorcycle. And I'm not giving this one up. I love this bike, but I'd like to get one that's more of a all-terrain motorcycle. Not a 100% dirt bike, but something that will do well on the streets and do well off-road. And I'm not looking for something where I'm jumping over mountains and hills, but you know, there are some park areas where the roads are not paved, and I hate taking this bike on them because it just doesn't respond well on dirt roads. Come on, what are you doing? You got your blinker on, but you're, come on. There's a Lowe's around here somewhere. Just don't remember where. Let's see, Lowe's. Lowe's, where are you? Maybe I'll go to John's and then talk him into going to Lowe's with me. Do that instead. We'll go in the truck. I think Lowe's is down that way. Every time I come to this corner, the corner of Vista del Sol in Yarborough, it reminds me of that one year I was visiting here I was visiting my mother. She was still alive. And I was coming down from John's house to go to my mom's. Had my camera equipment with me. And right here in the Whataburger parking lot, a semi-truck tried to make a turn here. And he rolled over and went into the parking lot and dumped his load all over the parking lot. And I got pictures of that. Oh, 50. Speed limit here is 40, Frank. Slow down. Maybe Lowe's is up here somewhere. I know there's one around here somewhere. I just don't remember where. If this was California, I'd already be at the front of the line, but it's not. I put on my Johnny Rocket jacket because it's got all this ventilation on it. It's not helping. It's friggin' hot today. The car sounds like a bumblebee. I added a piece of padding to this brick battery that I slide in here. I noticed today when I was cleaning my motorcycle, the battery it marred up the top part of my headlight, what do you call it, stupid thing, the headlight housing, messed it up. Oh, it doesn't look like John's here. Oh, no. Today's Sunday. Where's John? Is anybody here? I hope somebody's here. They said 3 o'clock. And it's like 2:30.